You have a seat that's, or a group of seats in between two specific groups. If you could kind of scoot down, get next to each other so folks can see the empty seats that are close to the aisle, that would be great, so we can get started. Thank you. Try and get as many people seated as possible.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim Vu. I am the Director and the Associate Dean of the Golden West Regional Criminal Justice Training Center. I'd like to welcome you to this morning's graduation ceremony for the Basic Academy Class 167. Please stand and join the honor guard from the Huntington Beach Police Department in salute to our great nation, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the inspirational message.
Good morning, my name is Stephen Key. This is Peyton Wolbert and Seth Ramsey. We are the class chaplains for 167. We wanted to start us off with some inspiration into our careers. I'm going to open up with a Bible verse from Isaiah. In Isaiah it says, "Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow."
Good morning. Bow your heads and let us pray for the protection of the officers here today and their families. Lord, we come to you asking for your hand to guard the hearts and bodies of each officer who sits before you today. We also ask for that same protection to be extended to each of these officers' family members and their loved ones. Guide them in their service, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Going forward in your careers, I encourage all of you to take these words and make them paramount in everything that you do. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Let's march.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce our honored guests that we have up on stage here. We have our chiefs and captains from various departments as well as district officials. Representing the Coast Community College District, Trustee Elizabeth Dorn Parker. Our Chancellor, Dr. Whitney Yamamura. Representing Golden West College, President Tim McGrath. Vice President Meredith Randall. From the Huntington Beach Police Department, Chief Eric Parra. From the Alhambra Police Department, Chief Kelly Frazier. From the Anaheim Police Department, Chief George Cisneros. From the Bell Gardens Police Department, Chief Scott Fairfield. From the Brea Police Department, Chief Adam Hawley. From the Buena Park Police Department, Chief Frank Nunez. From the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, Chief Deputy Director Joseph McCullough. From the California Department of Justice, Assistant Chief Kisu Yo. From California State University, Los Angeles, Chief Larry Bohannon. From the Cypress Police Department, Chief Mark Lauterbach. From the Downey Police Department, Chief Leslie Murray. From the Fountain Valley Police Department, Captain Tony Luce. From the Garden Grove Police Department, Deputy Chief Amir Alfara. From the Irvine Police Department, Chief Michael Kent. From the Montebello Police Department, Chief Paul Espinoza. From the Monterey Park Police Department, Chief Scott Weiss. From the Orange Police Department, Captain Eric Roser. From the Oxnard Police Department, Chief Basin Benitez. From the Placentia Police Department, Chief Brad Butts. And from the Westminster Police Department, Deputy Chief Darren Upstill.
Good morning, class. Good morning, sir. 6 months took them to get that right. They did well. Good morning, everyone. My name is David Natividad. I'm a retired sergeant from the Orange Police Department, and I have the honor of serving as the Executive Training Officer for Class 167. What that means is that I have the privilege to supervise or oversee the program and work with a bunch of recruit training officers who do the real work. I just get to watch them. Before I get started, though, I do need to say that we found a gift outside for Brad from Tay. And suspiciously, that may say from Dave to Dave later, but if you wanted to come up afterwards, we'll give you that gift. I didn't check it as far as you know. As I introduce the staff, who again handles the lion's share of the work. They are not the day-to-day instructors, but they're there day-to-day to bring all the instruction together. As I introduce them, please hold any applause until they are all introduced. From the Anaheim Police Department, Lieutenant Willie Triplett, and they are off to your right. From the Cypress Police Department, Lieutenant Scott Osmus. Sergeant Andy Pinvidic from the Westminster Police Department. From Tustin, Sergeant Robert Nelson. From the California Department of Justice, Special Agent Supervisor Delaney Pratt. From the Santa Ana Police Department, Corporal Judith Valdez. From the Huntington Beach Police Department, Detective Daniel Chichester. I don't know if I have Detective Maurice King from Orange out there, so I'll mention his name. From Placentia, Detective Austin Martinez. And from the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, Agent Kenny Walraven. We also have some staff members here that are not here today due to work obligations, and that is Sergeant Jason Ferris from Laguna Beach, Officer Jeremy Prince from Anaheim, Officer Claire Tran from Westminster, Officer Alec Kovac from Orange, and Officer Rafael Mena from Huntington Beach. We also need to acknowledge our administrative secretaries, our assistants, and that is Cindy Onis, who will likely refuse to come out and say hello. Oh, we got her outside. Okay, that's great. And also Carolyn Amador, if she's in the audience. Thank you for your support and service. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff and support service for Class 167. Class President Alexander will now come forward for the Class President's Address.
Good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Class 167. I'm recruit Tyler Alexander, the class president. I would like to start by thanking the chiefs of police, Golden West College staff members, and guests in attendance. I would like to give a special thank you to the family members in attendance. Your never-ending support and guidance, even in the face of tired, hungry, and stressed recruits, will always be appreciated and remembered. We owe our success in part to you. I would also like to thank our recruit training officers who have dedicated countless hours to ensuring we are prepared to meet the challenges we face in our new careers in law enforcement. 24 weeks ago, the men and women of Class 167 began a journey on the path to becoming law enforcement officers. We each started the academy with our own expectations, goals, and visions of what a career in law enforcement would entail. Our purposes for wanting to start a career in law enforcement differed between recruits. However, there was one thing that we all had in common. Each recruit in Class 167 wants to make their community a better place and wants to live a life of service to others. On day one, we were a rough, unsharpened, and unorganized gaggle of individuals. To be honest, we struggled as a team to form up, march, and even sit down properly. We feared stepping foot out onto the grinder and stuttered in confusion when asked questions by the RTOs. As the weeks went by, we struggled to come together as a team and help one another throughout our journey. The heart-sinking phrases, front-leaning rest position, move, and mopey Monday became a part of our daily routine. As the weeks went on, it started to seem as though we would never come together as a class. Just as all hope was lost, the individuals of Class 167 began to unite together as a team. We started to rely on one another for guidance and leadership, communicate better, and support one another through one of the toughest times of our lives. During the academy, our recruits endured physical injuries, the birth of children, and sadly, even the loss of beloved family members. The resiliency shown by our recruits during these times would not have been possible without the peer support of our classmates. It was during these moments that we truly lived up to our class motto, victory through unity. Today, we are educated in law and legal concepts such as reasonable suspicion and probable cause. We're knowledgeable of use of force and the Supreme Court case of Graham versus Connor. We have training in the use of firearms, tasers, batons, and pepper spray. We can run and jump over walls, and we have been trained in emergency vehicle operations. Every recruit here knows how to respond to a crime in progress, conduct a traffic stop, and respond to those who are suffering from mental disabilities. But most importantly, we have been taught how to make principled decisions by following our ethical compasses. Everything we endured over the last 6 months was for a reason. All of the quizzes, push-ups, and sleepless nights were teaching points and lessons. Our hard work and dedication has shaped us into well-trained, organized professionals who are ready to enter into our field training programs. The challenge now falls on our shoulders to continue to further our training and develop ourselves as law enforcement officers. Law enforcement officers who stand fast in the face of danger, are fair and just in their enforcement of the law, and understanding of the problems our communities are facing. The communities we serve will depend on us to be honest and trustworthy leaders. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said that a leader ought to be someone that's reliable and does the most sensible thing at the time. It plays into the good, a friend of justice, gracious and aspects, and that a leader ought not to be swayed by others' opinions or corruptible, pure, saintly, plain, strong, and God-fearing. These same ideologies are rooted in our 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, justice and fairness, caring, civic virtue, and citizenship. As we transition from police recruits to police officers, I challenge you, Class 167, to abide by these 6 pillars. Always remember to be on the lookout for brown recluses, do the right thing even when no one is watching, and always watch your partner's back. Class 167, 10-8. Thank you.
For those that don't have a seat, there are more seating up here. You're welcome to take some open seats up here if you like, rather than standing in the aisle. Next, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker. Chief Eric Pryor was selected to serve as new Chief of Police for the City of Huntington Beach on December 2021. Chief Pryor has over 33 years of law enforcement experience and comes from the City of Alhambra prior, where he was Chief of Police. Prior to his current role, he held various leadership roles with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, leaving there in the agency in 2019. Chief Pryor.
Good morning, everyone. So somebody's got to tell me in this class before the end of the day what this brown recluse issue is, because there was more to that than meets the eye. But congratulations to everybody. This is a momentous occasion. It's truly an honor to be up here talking to you all. I went through this 35 years ago. I know it looks like 45, but it was only 35 years ago I was down here, and every time I go to one of these, I relive what I did, and to me, it seemed like it was yesterday, and it's such a meaningful experience. You'll never forget the people in your class. You'll never forget all the experiences. You've made lifelong friends here, and you will be able to rely on each other, not just now, but 35 years from now, and there's something that's very unique about that and very special. I'd like to recognize all of the families here that are supporting the graduates, because we all know that without the family support, without you making lunches, helping polish shoes, testing, helping them get through tests, helping them do all of the last-minute things, and making them comfortable when they're stressed out or when they're having a bad day, all of that is so meaningful because it gets them through. So it's not just them, it's all of you. So I'd like to everybody to recognize the families here. And then I'd like to also just recognize the Golden West Academy. It's a wonderful academy, and they try very, very hard to have excellence in all that they do and in this program. And I know that Director Vu and President McGrath, they are at the front of the spear in terms of innovation, in terms of trying to make your program better, and in terms of excellence. So everybody will ask, well, what's that really mean? How is that relevant to me? The reason that that's relevant is because your backups, your partners, the ones that are going to be supporting you in the field and saving your lives come from this academy. And this academy has to turn out the best quality applicants. So that's why it's important. So I want to give you guys a round of applause for that. I'd like to also speak for a second about the law enforcement career. We all know that no matter what you do in life, your career is important. It's important to you and it's important to your families. So whether it's a doctor, it's a bricklayer, it's a landscaper, it's an attorney, whatever it is, they're all important careers, and we don't take anything away from any of them. And to any family, they're important. Law enforcement's a little bit different, though. And the reason I say it's different is that the public trust that goes into the law enforcement field, there's no parallel to it anywhere. And how do we see that? The way that we see that is when a person in law enforcement dies in a line of duty, what do? We line the streets. We line the streets, we hold up flags, we mourn. We mourn for people that we don't even know. We mourn for that law enforcement officer. And why? We may not have even known that person. But the reason we do that is because we mourn what they stood for. And what they're supposed to stand for is honor, integrity, public trust, accountability, transparency, all these things that you hear about, but that they live. And that's why we do that. So it's no better than any other career anywhere, but it's special in that we hold the public trust. And it's so important for you all to remember that. You are important. You're not just important to you and your families, you're important to the public. And that means something. And don't ever forget that, because it's easy to get out there and become jaundiced. And there's something that's going to help you get through some of this. And it's called wellness. Now, it's interesting because when I started years ago, wellness, there's like, okay, you got a well, maybe they put some water in there, and you got nests. You think maybe it's a lake in Scotland somewhere, you got some monster, right? Well, after we've learned that wellness is so important, wellness really means a state of good mental, physical, and emotional health. And so what does that mean for you guys? You're going to be out there, you're going to be seeing things that you can't unsee. Most people see things they can't unsee one or two times in their lives. You're going to see it regularly. You're going to go to auto accidents that have just horrific images there. You're going to go to murder scenes. You're going to babies die in your arms sometimes. You're going to have all of these things happen to you that you can't unsee. So how do you deal with that? You deal with that through your peer support. You deal with that through using the counseling teams at your organizations and utilizing each other to get through this. You have to talk through things. You need to be able to get those images out of your head, process them, and deal with them, and deal with your experiences. There's things that happen to you in the law enforcement field that are very unique. You have to be able to get through those, and you have to be able to get through those successfully. So I would urge you to use all of your resources available and assist each other to get through this. That's one part of it. That's the mental part of it. There's another part of wellness that's equally important. Wellness that has to do with your career wellness. And what's that have to do with? It has to do with you holding yourselves accountable. It has to do with you holding your partners accountable for actions. And I will tell you this, nobody wants to be what's called a rat or a snitch or anything like that. It's not that. It's about being accountable, and it's mandated by the law. If you see one of your partners doing something wrong, it's your obligation to pull them off. It's your obligation to report that. And that's not fun. It's not something anybody wants to do. But if you all keep yourselves mentally well and you keep yourselves well-rounded, the bad actions don't occur. So that's why the front end leads to the back. It's so important here. But when that does happen, you need to put your partners in check. You need to make sure that they are doing the right thing. Why? Because what we talked about earlier, the public relies on you to do the right thing. If you don't lose the trust for you. You lose the trust for the whole law enforcement community. And when you do that, you know what we have? Nothing, because we can't operate without public trust. It is too important. It's too important to not only us, it's too important to society, because society wants to know when they call, they're getting a highly professional, trained person that's going to be there for them. And it's very difficult because people don't call when times are good, right? You're going to get there. People only call when something has gone wrong. And generally, people don't call the police department more than 1 or 2 times in their lives. So when they get there, you should be ready to help them, and you should want to help them, and you should leave them with a positive impression. And that's one of the most important things, is leaving them with a positive impression. So make sure that you stay well and that you keep your partners well. And that is the essence of the message. I had to keep this short and sweet. I can't shut it down from 50 minutes, which would have killed you all, to very short. But I can't impress upon you enough how you have to stay healthy, mentally and physically, and that you have to do the right things all the time. Why? Because the public demands it, and you have the public trust. Once you have that, you can never lose it. The only person that can give that away is you, so don't do that. But with that, congratulations, and let's give you another round of applause. Seven minutes.
Okay, folks, now's the part of the program where we'll be bringing up the recruits on stage to receive their certificates of graduation and their badges from their chief or agency representative. And they'll also be greeted by some family members and friends who will place that badge on them, and then they'll retreat off stage. So from the Alhambra Police Department, Chief Frazier. Randall Fertig. Randall was born in Claremont and raised in Laverne, holds an associate's degree in criminal justice from Citrus College. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his mother, who, where's our badge? We'll get it for you, Chief, my apologies. You can have my badge, but I don't have one on me anymore. Anybody have a badge? What happened to my crew? Does anybody want a job as an RTO? Anyone? All right, here we go. All right, so Randall's dedicating this accomplishment to his mother, who, despite being nervous about him entering the career, has stood by his side supporting him every day so he can have the honor of having his badge pinned by her. He's being joined on stage by his parents, Flint and Stacy, and his girlfriend, Jennifer. Nathan Gomez. Nathan was born in Los Angeles, raised in Azusa, holds an associate's degree in CJ from Citrus College, and was an Alhambra Police Service officer in 2021. Nathan is dedicating this accomplishment to his parents, his girlfriend Hannah, for continuously supporting him and helping him throughout the academy. He's being joined on stage by his daughter Hazel, his girlfriend Hannah, and mother Gabriella. If there's any downtime, I'll go ahead and open this present to Brad from Tay, and we'll all get a look at what he's getting. Oh, they're done. From the Anaheim Police Department, Chief Cisneros. Daniel Aguilar. Daniel was born and raised in Santa Ana, received an associate's degree in anthropology from Santa Ana College. He's currently attending California State University, Fullerton to pursue his bachelor's degree. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents and wife. He thanks them both for supporting him in everything he has done. He's joined on stage by his wife, Lorena, and daughter, Allison. Tyler Alexander. Tyler was born in Huntington Beach, raised in Corona, holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology from Arizona State University, and an Associate's in Applied Science of Criminal Justice from the Community College of the Air Force. Served 8 years in the United States Air Force as a Security Forces non-commissioned officer, a combat arms instructor, and an air advisor. He's being joined on stage by his brother, Anaheim Police Officer Sean, another brother, Byron, his mother, Claudia, and girlfriend, Caitlin. Dedicating this accomplishment to his family, thanks his brother, Sean, for providing mentorship and guidance to him, and his girlfriend, Caitlin, for supporting him throughout the academy. Jesse Bonalis. Jesse was born and raised in Anaheim. He was a police cadet for the Anaheim Police Department from 2019 to 2022. He's joined on stage by his parents Mario and Lydia, his sister Larissa, and brother Max. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his family, friends, and community for their guidance and continued support throughout the academy. King Gabs Gabriola. Mr. Gabriola was born in the Philippines, moved to the USA at the age of 12. He holds a Master's of Science Administration of Justice and Security from the University of Phoenix. He was also Correctional Services Assistant for the Orange County Sheriff's Department for 4.5 years. He's joined by his wife, Christine, and mother, Helen. He's dedicating his accomplishment to his mother and wife for their unconditional love and endless support. Scott Kelly. Scott was born in Fontana and raised in Lake Havasu City, holds a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration and Marketing from the University of Arizona in Tucson. He's joined on stage by his wife Lindsay and his daughters Piper, Emma, and Olivia. He is dedicating this accomplishment to his family for supporting his career advancements and the sacrifice that they've made throughout the program. Melanie Lisette Kingaiza. Melanie was born and raised in Huntington Beach, holds a Bachelor's in Criminal Justice and Criminology from Cal State Long Beach, was a police explorer for Santa Ana for 4 years, also a correctional officer for Santa Ana PD for 3 years. She's joined by her parents, Marco and Rosie, brother Carlos, and her boyfriend, Omar Perez, who is a Santa Ana Police Department correctional officer. From Bell Gardens, Chief Fairfield. Diana Ortiz. Diana was born in Gardena and raised in Compton. She was a jailer for Bell Gardens since 2021. She's dedicating this accomplishment to her parents and siblings for supporting her along the way. She's being joined on stage by her parents Ramiro and Martha, sister Lanny, and Bell Gardens Police Captain Paul Camacho. Well, maybe some people are going to be leaving the stage earlier than others. We'll get it done, though. We'll get it done. There we go. From Brea PD, Chief Hawley. Noah Rivera. Born in Anaheim and raised in Brea, he holds an associate's degree in social sciences from Fullerton Community College. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents, siblings, and girlfriend. He thanks them for their support and guidance. He's joined on stage by his parents, Javier and Andrea, and his girlfriend, Aaliyah. From the Buena Park Police Department, Chief Nunes. Julian Murillo. Julian was born and raised in Anaheim, one of 3 siblings. He's currently attending Fullerton College, majoring in criminal justice. Took a little detour down to Golden West for the academy experience. He is joined by his brother Gustavo, who is an Anaheim Fire and Rescue firefighter paramedic, his parents Araceli and Silvano, and his niece Juliana. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his friends and family, specifically his parents, who have provided endless love, guidance, and support. From the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, Chief Deputy Director McCullough. Myra Medeiros. Born in Santa Ana and raised in Midway City, she holds her bachelor's in psychology from Cal State Fullerton. She's dedicating this accomplishment to her 2 sons, Malaki and Michaela. Joined by her husband, Gardena Police Officer Miles, brother Norma. Malaki is 6 and Mikhail is 3. I think she should have given them a chance to badger, but that's okay. Jacob Seha. Jacob is born and raised in Rancho Santa Margarita, holds his Bachelor's of Arts in Communication Studies with a minor in Criminal Justice from Cal State Fullerton. He's dedicating this accomplishment in honor of his late grandfather, Faustino Seha. He's joined on stage by his father, retired Master Officer from Tustin PD, his mother Kathy, brother Jordan, and girlfriend Ava. Larry's just trying not to hurt him, so we appreciate that. From the California Department of Justice, Assistant Chief Kisu Yo. Alexis Erickson. Alexis was born in Orange County, raised in Yorba Linda, holds a bachelor's of science in sociology and a minor in psychology from Texas A&M. She's dedicating this accomplishment to her boyfriend Martin for always supporting and loving her throughout everything she does. And she is being joined by her boyfriend Martin. From Cal State University, Los Angeles, Chief Bohannon. James Arias. James was born in Torrance and raised in Lakewood, holds a bachelor's of science in kinesiology from Cal State Fullerton. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his wife, daughter, parents, friends, and family. Extra special thanks to his sister Rachel and brother-in-law Mike for their unwavering love and support. He's being joined by his wife Michelle, daughter Mackenzie, sister Rachel, and his uncle Orlando, who is a retired San Francisco County Deputy Sheriff. From the Cypress Police Department, Chief Lauterbach. Tiffany Centeno. Born in Arcadia and raised in La Mirada, she holds a bachelor's of science in criminal justice. She served as an intern for the Long Beach Police Department Narcotics Unit in 2020. She was joined on stage by her father, George, and her boyfriend, Jack. She's dedicating this accomplishment to her parents and boyfriend. She thanks her parents for forging the strong will and character she has today, and for her boyfriend, Jack, for his unlimited love and support throughout the academy. Julia McCormack. Born and raised in Elk Grove, California, she holds a bachelor's in kinesiology from St. Mary's College of California. She's joined on stage by her parents, Richard and Anna, her girlfriend, Jamie, and her stepmother, Mary Lou. She's dedicating her accomplishment to her parents and girlfriend. She thanks her parents for always pushing her to achieve her goals, and her girlfriend, Jamie, for constantly supporting her and helping her be successful in the academy. Seth Ramsey. Born in Naperville, Illinois, he moved to California in 2013 to pursue an education from Biola University. He plans to return to Biola after his probationary period to earn his degree in Christian apologetics. He's joined on stage by his parents, Kyle and Lisa, his girlfriend, Caitlin. He's dedicating this accomplishment to them. He thanks them for their never-ending love and support, praying for him and leading him to the Lord. He also thanks his girlfriend for loving him unconditionally and selflessly being there for him throughout the academy. From the Downey Police Department, Chief Murray. Ruby Maciel. Ruby was born and raised in Los Angeles, attended California State University, Los Angeles, graduated with a bachelor's in criminal justice, also attended East Los Angeles College and received an associate's degree in criminal justice. Previously worked for Downey PD as a police aide. She's joined by her parents, Santiago and Esmeralda, her sister Jasmine, and her nephew Benjamin. She's dedicating this accomplishment to her parents and family for their continuous support for the past 6 months. Hector Renteria. Born and raised in Long Beach, California, he attended Cal State Long Beach, graduated with a bachelor's in criminal justice, also worked for Downey PD as a police aide in the past. He's joined by his parents Felipe and Brenda, sisters Jessica and Evelyn. He's dedicating this achievement to his family. He'd also like to thank Downey's Police Department's Corporal Roger Sy, Joanne Brown, Scott Runyon, and Corporal Marco Milosevic. That sounds like all the corporals from Downey, he's thinking. But he does appreciate their support throughout the program and getting him where he is today. From Fountain Valley, Captain Luce. Andrew Quang. Born and raised in Fountain Valley, he has a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice from Cal State Long Beach. He was also a Fountain Valley Police Department cadet and public service officer since 2020. He's joined by his parents Kelvin and Jennifer and his sister Nicole. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents, sister, and friends. He thanks his parents and sisters for always being there to constantly support him. He also thanks his friends for being the comedic relief in life and always supporting him. From the Garden Grove Police Department, Deputy Chief Alfara. David Alareed. David was born in Long Beach, served in the Navy for 10 years as a military police officer and search and rescue swimmer. He's pursuing his bachelor's degree in business and administration at Excelsior College. He's joined by mother Frances and girlfriend Rachel. He's dedicating this graduation to his mother Frances for always believing in him, and his girlfriend Rachel, for whom he could not have accomplished this without, and his father Marty, who passed away last year, would have been very proud of him. Jose Amaya. Jose was born in Anaheim, received a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Cal State Fullerton. He is dedicating this accomplishment to his parents and girlfriend who are joining him on stage. He thanks his parents for continuously supporting him and his girlfriend for always believing in him throughout the process. And so far, he has the loudest applause, so we'll make a note of that. Not that it's a competition, but maybe. Andrew Archuleta. Andrew was born in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, served in the Marines as a sergeant, has his Associates of Science from Trident University. He's being joined by wife Bailey, son Adrian, and mother Pamela. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his wife Bailey and his son Adrian and the rest of the family who supported him. Jade Barrios Roa. Born in Orange and raised in Santa Ana, she received a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Cal State University, Fullerton. She's being joined on stage by her father Alonso, her grandmother Veronica, and her best friend, a United States Navy Corpsman, Petty Officer 3rd Class, Elizabeth Kimmey. She's dedicating this accomplishment to her friends, family members, and mentors who were there for her every step of the way. She would also like to give a big thank you to her grandma for supporting her every day throughout the academy. Brianne Nunez. Brianne was born in Los Angeles and raised in West Covina, holds a Bachelor's of Science with an emphasis in mathematics from Cal Poly Pomona. Prior to becoming a police officer, she worked as a dispatcher at Fullerton PD from 2018 to 2022. She's being joined on stage by her son Logan, her father Robert, and her father-in-law Carlos. And that is a most excellent photograph. Representing Golden West College, Chief Vu. Jordan Miller. Jordan was born in Orange and raised in Huntington Beach. Received his high school diploma from Ocean View, which I did not hold against him, even though I went to Edison. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his father and girlfriend, who, if it were not for them, he would not be where he is today. He's joined on stage by his parents, James and Catherine, his girlfriend, Christy, and his brother, James. Kevin Hugh Nguyen. Born in Fountain Valley and raised in Westminster, he served honorably in the United States Marine Corps for 5 years as a communications electronics technician, as well as a first-degree black belt martial arts instructor. He's joined on stage by his wife, Donna, and sister, Christy. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his friends and family and to his wife, Donna. Thanks them for their constant love and support. Rebecca Smith. Rebecca was born in Los Angeles and raised in Compton. She served at the El Segundo Police Department as a service officer between 2019 and 2022. She's joined on stage by her mother, Sylvia, cousin, Erica, and daughter, Aubrey Rose, who's 6. She's dedicating her accomplishment to her family. She thanks her mother for her constant love, older brother for always believing in her, and her daughter for supporting her through this long 6 months. Mitchell Van Leroux. Born in Long Beach, California, and raised in La Habra, he's dedicating this accomplishment to his father, fiance, family, and friends. He wants to thank them for all their support. Special dedication to in the memory of his mother, Marilyn. He's joined on stage by his father, a retired lieutenant from Southgate PD, Marty, his fiance, Megan, and his brother, Matt. From Huntington Beach, Chief Para. Dean Kafalis. Born in Fountain Valley and raised in Long Beach, he holds his Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology and Exercise Science from Cal State Long Beach. He was a Huntington Beach Police Department cadet since 2021. He's joined on stage by his parents, George and Carla, and his grandmother, Corey. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his family, friends, and neighbors. He thanks them for encouraging him to stay positive and always supporting him. Appreciates their sacrifice. Peyton Wolbert. Peyton was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, and raised in Huntington Beach, holds a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice from Southern Wesleyan University, and was a police cadet for 2 years. She's joined on stage by her mother, a Superior Court Commissioner, her father, Craig, and her sister, a recent Orange County Sheriff's graduate and fellow Huntington Beach police officer, Madison, who, if you can tell, is a twin. I'm currently trying to figure out how many times Madison came in instead of Peyton, but we'll get to the bottom of that. From the Irvine Police Department, Chief Kent. Way to go, Peyton. Mike He. Born in China, he moved to Thousand Oaks at the age of 14. He attended Ohio State University and the University of California, Santa Barbara. He is currently serving the Army National Guard as a helicopter pilot. He's joined on stage by his mother, Lee, and his mother's fiancé, David. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents and especially his mother for her love and support. Ryan Kingston. Born in San Diego and raised in Temecula, he attended Palomar Junior College, served in the United States Marine Corps Infantry from 2016 to 2022. He's joined on stage by his wife, Hannah, his parents, Mike and Kelly, and his brother, Chris. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his family. He thanks his family for the love, support, and encouragement during the past 6 months. Cameron Shockey. Cameron was born in Laguna Hills and raised in Chino Hills, holds a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the University of Laverne. He's joined on stage by his parents, Tim and Veronica. He's dedicating this achievement to his parents and siblings. He thanks his family for their continuous love, compassion, and motivation. He would also like to thank the Irvine Police Department for giving him the opportunity to serve, as did Mr. Kingston. I just didn't say it earlier. Sorry, Mr. Kingston. From the Montebello Police Department, Chief Espinosa. Gregory Morales. Gregory was born in La Habra and raised in Whittier. He has an Associate of Science degree in Child Development from Rio Hondo College. He's joined on stage by his parents Mike and Marianne and his brothers Adrian and Nick. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his family and friends for their support and motivation. From the Monterey Park Police Department, Chief Weiss. Tyler de Guzman. Tyler was born in Glendale and raised in Panorama City, holds a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology from California State University of Northridge. He was a Monterey Park Police Cadet from the beginning of this year to when he started the academy. He's joined on stage by his parents, Roberto and Christina. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his family, thanks his parents for their love and encouragement, thanks his older sister for always caring for him, and his younger brother for his continuous support. Sadrash Gonzalez. Born in Monterey Park and raised in South Central Los Angeles, he served in the United States Marine Corps as a motor transportation operator and semi-refueler operator for 6 years. He also served as a cadet for the Los Angeles Police Department for 3 years and the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department for 3 years. He's joined on stage by his parents Gustavo and Emma, his sister Sasha, and his girlfriend Sandra. From the Orange Police Department, Captain Rozier. Andrew Delgado Alonso. Born in Anaheim and raised in Fullerton, he holds a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice with a minor in Sociology from Cal State Fullerton. He's joined by his parents Enrique and Maria. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents and the Orange Police Department. He thanks his parents for providing the help and support he needed throughout his life. He thanks OPD for giving him an opportunity to serve the community. Ignacio Gonzalez. Ignacio was born in Montebello and raised in West Covina, holds a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology from the University of California, Riverside. He's joined on stage by his wife, Destiny, and his parents, Ignacio and Blanca. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his wife and parents, and he thanks them for their support. Kyle Hines. Kyle was born and raised in Huntington Beach. He earned 2 degrees from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, in criminal justice and sociology. He's joined on stage by his parents, Thomas and Monica. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents as they have encouraged him and helped him throughout every aspect of his life. Madison Laney. Born in Orange and raised in Corona, she attended California State University, San Marcos, graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice. She's joined on stage by her parents, Michael and Jennifer. She's dedicating this achievement to her parents for their continuous support. She would also like to thank Lieutenant Smith and Maldonado from Orange PD, and Sergeant Maldonado, from Orange PD, and everyone else for giving her a chance to serve her community. Alex Sterling. Alex was born in Riverside and raised in Menifee. He worked for the San Diego Sheriff's Department as a deputy sheriff in the Courts and Detention Services Bureau. He's joined by his wife, Emma. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his wife and son. He thanks his wife for staying strong and being his base, navigating through the tough times, and thanks his parents for supporting him through the rigor of the academy. From the Oxnard Police Department, Chief Jason Benitez. Hugo Garcia. Born in Los Angeles and raised in the Inland Empire, he holds a Bachelor of Arts in Business Management and a Master of Arts in Education from the University of Antelope Valley. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his family. He thanks his family for their continuous support throughout his life and in everything he does. He's being joined on stage by his fiancée Ava, a Los Angeles Police Department police officer. Amaritpal Singh Guman. Born in Anaheim and raised in La Habra, he attended Orange Coast College as a business owner in Huntington Beach. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his loved ones and community, and thanks the Oxnard Police Department and all the people who have helped him reach his graduation today. He's being joined by his wife Harmon and his parents Paul and Manjeet. Richard Gutierrez. Richard was born in Santa Barbara and raised in Ventura. He attended Ventura Community College, served in the U.S. Army from 2016 to 2019 as an infantryman. He's joined by his parents, Juan and Lori. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents for being supportive and encouraging. Shane Ryan. Born in Ventura and raised in Frazier Park, California, he holds a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with an emphasis in law and criminal behavior from Cal Lutheran University. Served in the United States Army as an infantryman from 2014 to 17. He's joined by his brother Tyler, his girlfriend Amber. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his brother, girlfriend, and most importantly, his father. He appreciates and thanks them for their overwhelming support throughout the academy. Michael Cedillos. Born and raised in Ventura, he attended Santa Barbara Business College in Ventura and earned an associate science degree in criminal justice. He is joined on stage by his father, Fred, who is a retired sergeant from Oxnard, his mother, Michelle, his sister, who is a senior deputy for the Ventura County Sheriff's Department, and his girlfriend, Randy. He is dedicating this accomplishment and achievement to his family and friends who've stayed by his side through the most difficult time in his life. From the Placentia Police Department, Chief Brad Butts. Alex Jung. Born in San Francisco and raised in Fullerton, he holds a bachelor's in wellness and recreation from William Penn University in Iowa. He is joined on stage by his parents, Fred and Mandy. Fred is the mayor of Fullerton, his girlfriend, Monica, and his sons, Colton, age 4, and Hudson, age 1. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his parents and his girlfriend and his children for their continuous support throughout the program. Brandon Kim. Brandon was born in Los Angeles and raised in Irvine, holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in public policy at California State University, Fullerton. He's joined by his parents, Tim and Susan, his girlfriend, Annie, and his grandfather, Chung. Brandon dedicates this accomplishment to his mother, who has worked hard to provide the love and support needed to get him where he is today. While we're doing this, I got to apologize to Brad and Tay. I shook this package and now it's making a funny sound. So I don't know what to tell you about that. Sergio Tejeda Jr. Born in Bellflower and raised in Garden Grove, he holds an Associate of Arts degree in Interdisciplinary Studies, Science and Mathematics from Fullerton College. He's joined on stage by his wife, Amber, his daughter, Abigail, who's 14 months. She probably will not be doing the pinning, and his parents, Julio and Elizabeth. We'd like to thank his wife, Amber, and his parents for their long support of him in his efforts to achieve this graduation. From the Westminster Police Department, Deputy Chief Upstill. Jeffrey Chia Lim. Jeffrey was born in Fountain Valley and raised in Stanton, holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Cal State Long Beach. He's dedicating this accomplishment to his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and his wife Brianne for endless support throughout the program. He's joined on stage by his wife, Brianne. Stephen Key. Stephen was born in Fountain Valley and raised in Westminster. Upon graduation, he'll hold an associate's degree in criminal justice from Golden West College. He's joined on stage by his wife, Samantha, his parents, Steve and Christy, and his grandfather, John Key, who was a Westminster Police Department chaplain. He's dedicating this achievement to his great-grandfather, who served in the Army and passed away in 2020. He wants to thank his parents for raising him to be a man of God and his wife for supporting him throughout the academy. All right, this part of the program, though those badges were and certificates were certainly a great achievement, we do acknowledge certain disciplines in the academy for the top score in these specific areas. And I'll give you the scores and let you see where they were. For the academic achievement, this recruit earned 639.97 points of 675 possible for a 95.5 in academic achievement. That's outstanding. Tyler Guzman, please stand. In firearms, the Academy holds 8 specific state-required exams, and there was this recruit out of 200 points earned 199.53 out of 200 for a 99.7. Mike He. Lifetime Fitness is the physical training program. Also 200 points possible. They ran a lot, did a lot of push-ups, but they also took some exams. This recruit earned 199.53, a similar score for another 99.7, and that's Hugo Garcia. The recruits spend a lot of time report writing, and they will spend a lot more time report writing, so this is a key element. Of 200 points possible, 2 recruits earned 193 for a 96.5%, Dean Kafalis and Andrew Quang. Toward the end of the academy, the recruits are tested in 13 state-drafted scenarios. This is their ability to apply classroom knowledge to a role-playing environment with a set criteria. This recruit earned 100%, 195 points out of 195, Shane Ryan. And when you add up all those points between 53 recruits, there is one person who wins, and that is the honor recruit. This recruit earned 1,581.83 points of 1,670 possible, 1,670. It's a 94.72. Just so you understand the difference in competition between these recruits, that recruit had 94.72. The next recruit had 94.58 percentage points, so it was close. Tyler DeGuzman.
The next award is the Director's Award. This award is presented to the recruit that exemplifies the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, justice and fairness, caring, and civic virtue and citizenship. This award is special in that it is voted by the class as far as which amongst them best exemplifies that. Those nominations then reviewed by the tax staff, the RTOs, and a winner is announced. I'd like to have that person that's come up. This year's Director's Award recipient is from the Cypress Police Department, Seth Ramsey. The Huntington Beach Assistant League, a nonprofit group in Huntington Beach, has a lot of different programs that they support, amongst which is scholarship program for our veterans. This year, the Assistant League handed out 9 scholarships, $2,500 each, for a total of $22,500. I do like to take a moment to acknowledge those recipients for their service. When I name you, please stand and remain standing. David Allered, Navy Petty Officer, First Class. Tyler Alexander, United States Air Force, Technical Sergeant. Andrew Archuleta, Marine Corps, Sergeant. Sadrich Gonzalez, Marine Corps, Lance Corporal. Richard Gutierrez, Army Specialist. Ruhi Mike Hay, Army Chief Warrant Officer 2. Ryan Kingston, Marine Corps Sergeant. Kevin Wynn, Marine Corps Sergeant. Shane Ryan, Army Specialist. I'd also like to take a moment and remember, if you are a veteran or currently serving in the armed forces, would you stand as well, please? Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you all for your service. Next, for a brief message, I'd like to invite up our President, Tim McGrath, for a brief message.
Please do me a favor and take out your brochure and check the front of it. It says Golden West College. There's a key word that's missing in that name, and that's community. The role of a community college, and you are the best examples of that, is that the college meets the need of a community. And today I cannot think of a better program at a better college to meet the need of a community than this academy. When we step out as a college, we step out proudly because the programs that we support are on your behalf, and this is one of the golden programs at Golden West College, and I want to thank all of you as being community members and standing with us. As the families were pinning each one of the cadets, collectively we are pinning this program. And so thank you, Tim, thank you for the officers, and thank you for the cadets. As a collective family, we should all be proud of what's happened today. Thank you.
We only have an hour left, so just hang tight. No, actually, so what I'd like to do at this moment is, during the course of an academy, there are different videos that are taken of their experiences. So the next part of this is that we're going to show that video. It's only an hour long, and no, it's quite brief. So if I can invite the dignitaries off stage to the front seats here, and we'll watch the video presentation.
First day, I remember chaos.
Check your gig lines. Your gig lines.
it is what it is at this point. You know, the time to prepare is past.
Excited but nervous.
Feeling ready. Spent a lot of time prepping, trying to stay in shape, study material that we were provided. Ready for 6 months.
Actually, this side will be platoon 1, this side is going to be platoon 2, and then line up by your squads.
I don't even think we got 20 feet within the campus, and we were already on our face doing push-ups for the first time.
Hurry up! Let's go! Fall in! Three, sir! Four, sir! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Explain it to me. I ask you, you answer. That's how this works. Daddy's got it right there. Whose hand is it? Go! 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 Go!
The police work that they'll face soon is very chaotic. It can be very calm, or it can be very, very stormy. And so exposing them to some stress here, something outside their norm, helps them prepare for what they're facing in 6 months.
Let's go! Now! Now! Are you leaders or are you not leaders? You're leaders, sir. Everything you have on your uniform has a purpose. You need to learn the purpose and use it appropriately. Do you understand? Yes, sir. It's filling, sir. No, sir. You're not showing. You're not
So look out for your partner, sir!
And what were you doing?
I'm looking out for my partner, sir!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where are you going? I don't know anybody else.
Yes, sir! Officer! I do not know my handcuffs mean, sir!
Why did you tell me you did? You would have been here at the academy. What? You want to be here, you're going to follow Paul. Carry on. Sir, he has the one. Impress me with your knowledge. PTO to take off. Okay. 2 laps. Go. Yes, sir. Go. I got his daughter, sir. Hit, pass, hit, look, hit, look, hit, look, hit, look, hit, look. Get your cover on. Get your cover on. And why are you?
The academy has been great. It's a grind, having to wake up every single morning and be there mentally and physically 100%. But that's what the goal of this academy is to tire us out and see if we're still able to perform at our best ability. That's what's going to happen in the field.
Instructors in the academy have been amazing. They're always there to help us. They understand that we're all new, learning how to be a police officer, and they're super helpful with telling us what we need to work on and answering our questions to the best of their ability. So we become great 10-8 officers.
Firearms, like arrest control, is a psychomotor skill component that there really is zero acceptable error. Police officers who are forced to defend their life or the lives of others through the use of deadly force, in other words, a firearm, really can't get that one wrong.
I've always wanted to serve. I've always wanted to help people. I think this is the greatest capacity I could be in to do that. It'll put me on the front lines of helping people. I'll be there on people's worst day, and I'll be the one that can make a difference in their lives.
The arrest and control curriculum is a necessary component of the academy in that it prepares them for the control, physical control that the recruits or police officers will have to exert on those members of the public subject to arrest or that are actually attacking them. And unfortunately, some people that they'll come across are just in need of some physical control, and the officers need to be prepared in order to keep themselves safe.
ACT is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. A little bit of a workout with training as far as self-defense, protection, gun retention, all useful information.
It was definitely tough, but I mean, you just got to dig deep and get it done and make sure you win at the end of the day.
Get down on the ground!
Pumps are ready to go.
A lot of it's been classroom instruction, and now we finally get to apply that here to our training, and I know it's going to be very useful in our careers.
The training has been awesome. We're out here shooting munitions. It's been very fun and very eye-opening. They teach you really quickly if there's anything wrong with your tactics or techniques.
It's a great academy. I love it. Best academy in the world.
The Academy's been a great time. I think it's been an amazing learning experience being able to work with recruits from different agencies and work with different RTOs from different backgrounds. I've had an amazing time so far and look forward to what's coming. We've made amazing friends so far and built amazing bonds as well. I mean, we get to work with people from different agencies and from our own agencies, and we get to kind of get a feel of what it is like to work as a team and get through problems as a team. So it's been challenging, but also awesome to meet lifelong friends.
Instructors have been great. They're very informative, they're very motivational. They want to push you to succeed and to thrive, to be better within ourselves, and to actually use our skills out in the field whenever it's time to actually need them.
Like I said, you can't just go to any average parking lot and just start, whipping around like that, doing donuts and that kind of fun stuff.
I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also, this is something that I want to do.
For me personally, like I said, I started off, really, really struggling. I've got a lot of help from my classmates, and I didn't know so many people would be so willing to do that. So I would say, you know, as a platoon, we've definitely been bonding a lot more.
You get a whole new experience. You get to drive like Lightning McQueen.
The 6 pillars of character in the Code of Ethics are the moral values that are engraved upon us here at the Golden West College Police Academy, because these are the values that we as future peace officers and current peace officers abide by to provide the type of quality service that is expected of us from the community.
Trustworthiness means exceeding the standard of honesty and integrity that the public expects from law enforcement. It means going out of your way to ensure the well-being of your teammates and your community without expecting anything in return. It means serving selflessly and always giving your best to the people that put their faith in you.
Respect is the foundation of community-oriented policing. As police officers, we must respect the constitutional rights and human dignity of all by selflessly providing quality service without prejudice. Only through showing respect to the community can we earn the community's respect to build a successful partnership with those we serve.
Responsibility means holding yourself accountable and having the courage to hold others accountable as well. It means taking extreme ownership of your actions and learning from your mistakes. As officers, we must honorably carry out our duties and uphold the public trust. Responsibility means acting with integrity and encouraging others to do the same.
Our badges are a visible symbol of the commitment police officers have to maintaining a fair and equal justice system, a system that must remain blind to bias, prejudice, and discrimination. Our communities depend on the commitment police officers have to objective and impartial enforcement of the laws. Respect and community relations can only be built on the foundation of fair and just policing.
Caring is showing compassion and empathy while selflessly placing the needs of others before yourself. It is a genuine attribute that law enforcement officers must obtain in order to build rapport with their community. It is assuring the safety and well-being of all people while expecting nothing in return.
The 6 pillars in the 6 pillars of character is civic virtue and citizenship. It represents the serve and the oath taken by police officers to protect and serve, as well as the responsibility of officers to uphold and attempt to exceed the expectations brought on by the community. It is also the act of doing one's best while actively making a difference in the quality of life of others and being an unselfish leader to the community.
The Code of Ethics, they really are the core of who we are as law enforcement officers. They are the foundation for our decisions and our actions. They are our unwavering compass in our service to others.
As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all, to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all, maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. Honest in thought and deed in both my personal and official life, I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature, or that is confided to me in my official capacity,
will be kept ever secret unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty.
I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, animosities, or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime and with relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities.
I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith,
and I accept it as a public trust to be held so long as I am true to the ethics of the police service. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement!
Born to fight, live to serve!
Born to fight, live to serve! Give my city what it deserves! Give my city what it deserves! Honor, pride, side by side! Honor, pride, side by side! Criminals cannot hide! Who are we, not the rest? Who are we, not the rest? Who are we, Golden West? Live to serve! What it deserves! Side by side! Cannot hide! Golden West, we
All right, folks, we're about to close. I promise this is the last comment I'm going to make about this gift. Brad or Tay, come get it, but I am going to require identification, just so you know. All right, Class President Alexander, for the final time, you may dismiss your class.